Most people will watch this video, nod, and go right back to doing push-ups exactly the way they always have. Don't be most people. Because in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you the difference between someone who's been doing push-ups for 5 years and still looks the same, and someone who does them right for 5 weeks and actually changes. That difference isn't talent. It isn't genetics. It's information. And right now, you're about to get the information nobody gave you. Let's start with the truth about what a push-up actually is. It's not an arm exercise. It's not a how many can you do party trick. The push-up, done correctly, is one of the most complete upper body builders that exists. Chest, shoulders, triceps, even your core, all firing together in a single movement. That's the good news. Here's the catch. 90% of people only get about half the benefit because they're making mistakes they don't even know they're making. Let's fix that, one piece at a time. First, hand placement. Most people place their hands too high, almost level with their chin, and wonder why their shoulders feel beat up the next day. Your hands should sit roughly under your shoulders, maybe a fist width wider, fingers spread, middle finger pointing straight ahead. This single adjustment alone removes most of the wrist and shoulder pain people blame on bad genetics. Second, body line. Watch yourself from the side. If your hips sag toward the floor or pike up toward the ceiling, you are leaking effort that should be going straight into your chest. Brace your core like someone's about to tap you in the stomach. Squeeze your glutes. Your body should move as one solid plank from your head to your heels, every single rep. Third, and this is the one almost nobody talks about, range of motion. Going down 2 inches and calling it a push-up is like ordering a steak and eating 2 bites. Your chest should travel until your upper arms are at least parallel to the floor, ideally a little lower. That extra depth is where real growth happens. Shallow push-ups build shallow results. Now let's talk about the wrong moves that quietly sabotage everyone. Wrong move number 1, flaring your elbows out to the sides like wings. It feels stronger in the moment, but it loads your shoulder joint instead of your chest. And over time, that's an invitation for pain. Keep your elbows tucked at around a 45-degree angle from your body. Not glued to your ribs, not flared out, somewhere in between. Wrong move number 2, holding your breath through the entire set like you're bracing for impact. That spikes your blood pressure and burns you out early. Breathe in as you lower, breathe out as you push up. Simple rhythm, massive difference in endurance. Wrong move number 3, rushing the reps to hit a bigger number. Speed kills tension, and tension is what builds muscle. A push-up done in 1 fast second and a push-up done in 3 control seconds are not the same exercise. Wrong move number 4, stopping the second it starts to burn. That burn is not a warning sign, it's an invitation. The last few reps before your form would break, those are the ones doing the real work. Everyone else quits right before the magic happens. Don't be everyone else. Here's what I want you to understand. You don't need to be talented to get this right. You don't need years of experience. You need 5 corrections: hands under shoulders, body in a straight line, full range of motion, elbows at 45 degrees, and steady breathing. That's it. So here's your move. Drop down right now. 1 set. Apply everything you just heard. Feel the difference in your own body before you even finish the set. Then tell me in the comments which mistake you just realized you've been making this whole time. Most people scroll past information like this. You're not most people. Prove it. Get on the floor and go.